Hey, Spiritual Squad. This is Richard of Guidance by Richard, and it's time for the series In the Chair. Well, guess what? Today's topic is really interesting, and I want to be thoughtful in it. And I want to talk about the times we're in. So it's going to be short, but to the point, and it's going to be effective, really important. Right now, there is so much going on, and I want everyone to be very forward thinking, trying to keep themselves calm, let things kind of go by. And it's kind of stirred up energetically wise right now. You got people really, really kind of getting out of character. So I'm saying this because these are some things I want you to think about. So get some pen and paper. Don't scroll up. Stay here. Stay present. Stay here. So in this series, so one of the things that's important right now is you got to stay somewhat calm. Right now, the thing is we all have to be octopuses. So think about the octopus with the arms and tentacles and all these things going on. And one of the things I love about an octopus, the octopus is such an adaptable being and a species that's so interesting to me. So one of the things I want you to think about is now, right now, it's about being the octopus. So from now, for the next 20 days, so somewhere around let's see where we're at right now. So somewhere around the middle of April, I want you to start thinking like the octopus. So what that means is some things about the octopus. What are some of the characteristics? The octopus can fit in really small crevices. It can fit in little places. It seems to kind of model the environment. So one, you're going to model your environment, which means that you have to be adaptable. Adaptable means when you see things that are going on, you got to kind of get in your presence. You got to stay focused. The color now is white. You need to have illumination, peace, because just like things are going to happen, things are going to get out of order. You got to make sure that you're not in the midst of it. So you got to put your tentacles up, get things stopped. If it needs to be calmed down, think of like the octopus does. Being able to kind of be flexible, being able to change colors. Think about you being the octopus. The other thing is you got to think about at tempers. It's really, really heated up right now. And so everyone's explosive. Look at the war that's going on. It's not even any sense for that. But things for environment is what people gets you out of this character. So in that part, you got to think like that. Let me just kind of shift over there like the octopus does. Let me look there. And you don't even notice when the octopus is going to go for its prey. So those suctions going to suck it and hold it on. So you can't be in fights. You got to catch yourself not getting into these little private wars. Someone said this, someone said that, someone's bothering you, all these things. It's heated up right now. So you got to think over the next 20 days, I got to think like that. The other thing is this is a fluid time. Water is important. So you got to be drinking more water. Before you say anything, drink more water. Communication is a problem right now. So what I mean is that you got air is in full effect. People are going to hear one thing, they're going to do another. So like the octopus, it's adaptable too. For the most part, it's in the water, right? It moves around, it kind of flushes, it walks away, it squishes away, puts its black ink. Don't write on nobody. Don't shoot things in their eyes, stuff like that. But what you got to do is let me get out of that, let me pull back, let me find myself pulling away from things like that. So in that same context, you have to think, let me drink more water. Let me make sure I move out of things. Let me kind of back up for things that seem to be in trouble. The other thing is just understanding communication. You gotta be listening. This is an important part. You gotta be strategic in listening. So, just like the octopus, when it stands still and it adapts to the environment, you don't know it's even there. It waits for the right thing to come about. You gotta think the same way. That means you're going to listen to what everything is going on, what people are saying, what's happening, be an active listening. Stop talking. The communication breakdown is now. So you have to be strategic in your thoughts, which means you gotta stop talking. So you don't have the answers, you don't want the answers. That means calm yourself down, be like the octopus in the water, but don't react to those things. Write stuff down. Plan what you're gonna do. Think about before you do it. Don't just react to everything. think that way. Let me kind of get all the information first, because this is also a time where everybody knows it all. This one knows this, knows that, all the things. You're going to get into debates, unnecessary, pointless debates. Things are heated up. This is a fire time, and this is an air time, and they're not in the positive right now. So the water, the fluidity of the water, drinking water, going by the water, calming yourself, back away from these things, because everything's gonna be explosive. Fire is a heightened part. You got the air. Communication is not. The air is not clear. So you're gonna think one person said and did one thing and hear another thing. So the best thing you could do is kind of take yourself back and be an active listener. The other thing is being prepared. Don't go to meetings unprepared. This is where the communication breaks down. You want to prove your point, you want to flex yourself, you want to get your point across. No, you're going to be strategic. You're going to write down what you plan to say. You're going to write down what people say, because communication is going to fail right now. So I'm warning you. Get yourself actively as an active listener. Take it down and regurgitate what you thought you heard. Be clear about that. Explain. I think you said, did you say? Confirm. Check in. That's about the planning. Have your questions down. Have your thoughts down. Be very, very clear and concise. So I hope that you can do all these things. Remember, the next 20 days is really, really important. If you get yourself involved with anything, be like the octopus. Right now, you're the octopus. Water. Wear white. Adaptable. Let things kind of bounce off of you. Be adaptable. Think about what you're going to say. Write down things. I hope this all helps you. This is what the state we're in right now. It's really important to be like the octopus. Don't let things get to you. Don't worry about things. It's a time period. So right now, if you're going through something, take my advice. Wear white, drink water, be prepared. If you're going to have meetings, write down everything and restate what you hear. Fire is high, communication is down. So in terms of what you hear, it's going to be really bad. So please, please take my advice. Be the octopus. Please like, subscribe, and share with others. As always, I appreciate you, and I look forward to the next one. Bye.